So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 0, Eddie J.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Vincent at third, Salinas over at second, Thomas at first, 2 out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to deliver big time off the bench, as this might chase everybody home. 2-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 4-2. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Roger Fernandez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Blake Walston closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Thomas Helland, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Digging in, Drew Denson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Drew Jensen.
High in the air out to left field. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding into the box, Eddie James. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vizcaino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing in the Arizona first. We'll go to the second from Phoenix with all set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jesus Sanchez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
James is there, and he'll bring this one in. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie James.
At the plate now, Eddie James. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in there, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Probably.
Up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Runners going. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Up onto the balcony and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-4 tonight. Arizona with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Tommy Baisley earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 9 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Matt Manning gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Eddie James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping up now, Vance Vizcaino, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Vance Vizcaino.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Way to stay that thing up, man.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Payoff pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Eddie James.
First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Digging in once again, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The D-backs with the division best 104th winner. Tanner Scott gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Henry Horton hammers down the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 runs.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tommy Wilson gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor. And now the runner's trying for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the D-backs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Here we go. Go hard. Go, 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 go.
Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in the second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Into the box now, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Arroyo's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So coming to the plate, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Benson.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now back, second baseman, Kester.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Christian Arroyo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left field, Palucci onto the grass, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Into the box, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now,
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 4-1.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 3, Bryce.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the left fielder. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Diamondbacks, with their 105th win, best in the division. Tommy Wilson earns a league-high 18th win. Henry Horton records the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Because active days together